Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
The Polynesian Voyaging Society, when you got involved, was what they called the start of the Hawaiian Renaissance, or whatever I read on the internet, at least. Can you maybe touch on that a little bit and how we view Hawaiian culture and so on today?
When I got involved, it was 2 years out of high school, so I guess I was about 19. By luck, by chance, I just happened to paddle for Nainoa Canoe Club, and we launched our canoes in a canal, and right across the canal was that visionary who lived there in an old wooden house by the name of Herb Kāne, who had this dream of building this voyaging canoe. And he kept the dream quiet. I don't think the society was prepared to understand its value, its meaning to really a world that did not embrace things that were high. At least that was my humble opinion. So I was someone who wanted to learn, but much of the things that I valued in learning were disconnected from what was taught in school. I wanted to know about my heritage. That was very deeply instinctual. I loved the ocean. That was my most powerful classroom. It was my domain. It was the place where I was most whole. Did not find, like many children, real relevance in academic education when it was not applied to something important. Meeting Herb and having him single evening that he was looking for crew members and had invited the head coaches from the canoe club and myself to his house, changed my life. Took us inside. He had all these in this old wooden house, all these beautiful oil paintings, all these deep sea voyaging canoes, which I had no idea what they represented. Because in the educational system I went, K-12, Hawaiian was offered as a half a semester elective that began at Kamehameha I, ended at modern day. So there was no system through the educational system to get reconnected to your ancestry. Then he had all these nautical charts in his house all over the place. He's kind of messy guy. Tahiti and New Zealand, Easter Island, the Marquesas. The islands had no connection to me. But then at dinner, he started to unfold the story about building this voyaging canoe, sailing to Tahiti, the home of our ancestors. And I know how a mentor can change one's life. It was after dinner when he took us outside and he took our imagination and our eyesight up to these stars, pass over our heads every night of our lives and have no connection to them. And then he made us trace these lines across the sky through these stars, from the North Star through the eastern horizon, all the way to the Southern Cross. It was extraordinary. And then he said, and these are the stars that we'll use to navigate our canoe to the homeland and bring back pride and dignity to our ancestors. That moment changed my life. For me, it was a time of connecting these things that were so deeply valued and meaningful to me, my heritage, my culture, the ocean, being a part of something extraordinarily special, and recognizing that I'm going to be in the domain of deep learning, not shallow learning. But that's where I was at the beginning. It was in the right place at the right time, lucky to have had the chance to be with the canoe.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.